Alrighty, knuckleheads. I'm all preppy today. I got on the fishy, one of my favorite shirts, the fishy shirt. You should get yourself one. Now, what is today's show about? Today's show is about live within your means. Take this fishy shirt, for instance. I got it at Walmart. I didn't pay a lot of money for it. I just bought it. It's just one example, though. What I'm trying to say, knuckleheads, is you want to always buy you don't want to buy anything until you have the money to buy it. And you just can't be always just buying like everything you want to. Like, you got to have that safety money I've been telling you in other videos. You got to have safety money. You got to be frugal with your money. I can give you a lot of examples. I could go on all day long giving you advice. I'll give you other videos and all that stuff too. But what I'm basically trying to say is if you don't have the money to buy it, don't buy it. You might be like, oh, look at that beautiful car over there, that muscle car. It's going to cost you $600 a month to buy for the payment, and then the insurance, $600 to $800. Or you could go out and get yourself a used car that's going to cost you, say, $2,000, and you just pay cash because you saved it up, you paid cash. You're getting liability insurance now. Your insurance is way lower. You have it paid off. You don't have any monthly bill. Even if it breaks down, heck, if you save the money for 2 months that you'd be paying on that brand new muscle car or something like that, that would be, say you save $800. And if you need to fix it, you got $800. And knuckleheads, please, if there's one thing that you learn from me too, is a car is meant to get you from point A to point B. That's it. It's not, you're not trying to impress nobody. You're not trying to do nothing. Of course you don't want just a ragged out car, probably, right? But I mean, it just needs to get you from point A to point B. And if it gets you from point A to point B, don't put any more money into it, except for routine maintenance to keep it fixed and everything. Or if your tires are going bald, put some tires on it, of course. I'm not saying don't put any money into it. I'm just saying that's it. All you young knuckleheads, you'll be trying to get really expensive stuff. Again, the rule, even if you get one of those credit cards whenever you get older, anything, don't buy anything on credit. Save your money, get the money built up, then you can buy it. All right, I'm going to show a little bit of video here with this. All right, as you can see, there's my old truck, 1989 Mitsubishi. Got an old Camry sitting there, and there's my wife. Beautiful little house. I don't live in one of those neighborhoods with all the houses with the fancy high pitched roofs or anything like that. Just regular roofs, 3 bedroom, 2 baths. It goes back further than it looks. It's not just that little. There's a back section to it and everything like that. But yeah, I paid cash for it. Believe it or not, I just saved up money along the line. And I live in a good neighborhood. The price was incredible, and I just bought it with cash. I didn't take out one loan. So let's just keep on moving along here. There you go. There's my back garage. It's even got a two bay garage out back. Plenty of room to work on my cars, and enough to store stuff on the sides, and it's deep, so you can store stuff in the back and everything. And here's my kitchen. Kitchen. It had like wood colored shelves. There was like 3 different colors of wood and everything like that. So I spent $350 in paint and everything and fixed up a little bit, but I didn't renovate it for $20,000-$30,000 or something, just $350. But you just cook in it. That's all my wife likes to say. She just cooks in it. You don't have to, you're not I don't know why people need such fancy, but some people are into cooking now, so they might spend a little bit more money. Okay, so here's my 2 Mighty Maxes. The front one, I know I told you the rule. Don't buy it unless you have the money. Sometimes in life, it doesn't work out exactly that way. So I did. I was building houses. I needed a good vehicle to get me between the houses. And I didn't have any money to fix a car if it broke down. So I paid like $186 a month for the payments on this. And I knew with the job I had, $186 a month, I could pay for that. So that's what I did. I bought one thing in my life on credit. That was it right there, is that truck. But I've had it for 30 years now. So it was a good investment. And I liked it so much I bought the other Mighty Max behind it for $500. Threw in another $700, $800, and got that one up and running. So now if one breaks down, I just swap out and drive the other one. So again, here's one. My wife has 4 cars, believe it or not. Again, living within your means, you're like, 4 cars? You don't need 4 cars. But this one I got for $1,900. It's a Toyota Camry. You can't go wrong. They last forever. Then somebody wrecked into the back door and just put a little crease in it. Really didn't hurt it at all. And we got $1,700 from the insurance. So car's a $200, $250 car now, you know. So actually really paid off. But why I run all these cars, I'll show you some of the other ones. That is Toyota Corolla right there. I got it for $2,000. And it looks brand new. This truck back here, I even bought that one brand new, which I don't recommend too much. But my wife wanted a car that's low mileage to get us on vacation and everything like that. And the deals back then, they were having family deals or whatever, and got it for a super good price. Paid cash for it. I didn't take out a loan for it. But I've owned it now for 15 years. And I'm probably going to own it for another 10 years, 25 years. Kind of like my Mighty Max that I bought brand new. It's 30. I've had it for 30 years. This, I'd be happy if I get 25 years out of it. That makes it affordable if you pay out that much up front and have it for so long. But, you know, then I can go out to the lake here. It's free. I take my dog out there every evening, run around. You know, find stuff that's free to do. Doesn't cost you a lot of money. I'm not saying don't go out and have fun with your money. You're young knuckleheads. You want to go out and have fun. Go have fun. Just live within your means, though. You know, I like to take my dog out there and run around. That's Champ, by the way. Then with the money I save and everything, whenever my daughter needed a car, she already had a junker, and she really didn't need another car yet. But this was $600. Believe it or not, I was jealous. I wanted to keep this car. It was such a good car for the money. But I got that one for my daughter for $600, and it was a beautiful car, almost brand new. It had a lot of mileage on it, but I fixed it for her and ran. This is a car I got from my son and his wife. I told my son, if you served your country, you know, and put yourself through college, the least I could do is buy you a car. So this was like $3,500, but a new one would be like $38,000, $40,000. It's a limited edition. It's got heated seats, all kind of crazy stuff in there. High mileage, but it was only $3,500. So again, look for the bargains out there. You know, it might not be the exact car you want, but hey, if you're saving $35,000, you know, and even if it breaks down, you got money to fix it, right? Got that. What else I got here for you, knuckleheads? Oh, here's the most important thing, knuckleheads, whenever it comes to living within your means. That's my wife there. Beautiful, man. That's whenever she was younger, and we had a great time dating and everything. But what I found out after dating is she didn't care that I drove a 1989 Mitsubishi Mighty Max, bare bones, little tiny truck. She wasn't like, oh, he doesn't have that much money, or oh, this, or, you know, whenever we went out to eat, we always didn't go out to the fanciest places. We went canoeing down a river or something like that. We did all kind of things within our means, and she loved it. And we had a lot of fun doing stuff that didn't cost a fortune. I knew she didn't want to, she wasn't expecting me to just throw money at her and everything, but she could have, man. She's pretty woman. She could have had somebody a lot better than me, a lot more money. But yeah, there she is again. And then here we are. Oh, where's Austin at? There's Austin. Whatever. There's my son. You can't see him. Well, there's my family. This was right after the military. I just moved in with my dad just to get out of the military and find a job. I was working here and everything. When we found a job clear out in Washington State. So we loaded up my 89 Mighty Max. My wife, I got her that $1,600 Taurus, which looked like a brand new car. It was really nice. That was a great car. And then everything we owned was up on top of that rack up there. And then we had another bag on top of this car. That's all we had at the point in time. If we had some other stuff, we sold it off just so we can move on out there. So there you go. You pick yourself a wife that's like, yeah, Mark, we'll make it. Just, this is all we need. Drive 3,000 miles across the country and get started somewhere else. So that's the biggest key on living within your means right there. Pick a good woman. If you're a female, obviously you probably don't watch Grumpy Grandpa. This is more geared to the guys out there, but find yourself a good woman. You don't have to settle. There's a ton of them out there. You just got to find them. If the woman wants you to just rain money on her, forget it, man. Get out of that. But watch credit. Don't be spending your money don't impulse buy some crazy car for $700. And then if somebody wrecks it or something, then you got to deal with the insurance. You're not even going to get what the car is worth. Then you're going to have to go out and get another car. Oh my gosh. Just buy an old car that's in decent shape. That'll get you where, knuckleheads? A to B. That's it. That's all you need a car for, is to get you from A to B. Don't spend half your... You want to be working all day long and everything, and by the time you pay your rent or whatever and everything else and your food and everything, and then you got this huge car expense, and now you can't even go out and have fun because you just blown all your money on a car that gets you from point A to point B. Or you could save up some money, buy it one time, have no monthly payments on it, take that money, save some, and go out and have fun with the other. That's all. A lot of advice like that. So whatever, knuckleheads. Here, I'll flash it up here one more time. Live within your means. Just don't buy stuff, especially if you don't have the money. Don't buy it on credit unless it's an emergency or if it's going to help you out in your career or something like that, like I did once. But other than that one time, I've been debt free and loving it. If you get in debt, then if you get a job and you don't like your job, you can't just quit your job and look for another job, because you're living paycheck to paycheck and everything, and you got debt. And if you don't pay off the debt, then that puts you in to another world of hurt and all that stuff. So yeah, just live within your means. Don't buy anything on credit if you absolutely can avoid it. And that's it, knuckleheads. Great talking with you. I went a little long here, but this is an important one. Very, very important subject. So that's all, knuckleheads. You have a good day, and I'll talk with you later, knuckleheads.